What's up, guys? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I am Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and we are starting a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to do a little bit of a glow up for our booth. Yay! We haven't done that in a little bit, and I have been thinking about it off and on for a while now. We did a little bit of a glow up before, but not like one big cohesive sort of thing. We just zhuzhed up a couple things here and there. This time I want to make my full booth like one big cohesive thing, one big thing that comes together. I've got some sketches, I've got some doodles of where I want things to be, and now all we have to do is put all of that into action. And the first thing that we're going to do our little glow up is we're going to take all of these little pink dillies. Kiwi's still screaming. Anyways, we're going to take all these little pink dillies and we are going to turn them into purple dillies. So there are so many pink booths, and while I love the color pink, and this is like the closest color to my branding that I could find out there, because I do use a lot of pinks and purples and blues, there are so many pink booths. In order to stand out in an artist alley, I can't help with what Kiwi's doing. I literally just fed her and she's still screaming. Anyways, there's so many pink booths out there. I wanted to be more me and stand out just a little bit more. And since purple is my favorite color and the main color that I use, I bought some stuff. This is basically removable wallpaper. This is what we're going to try to use. So we're going to go from this to this, and I think that that is going to make a huge difference in the setup just by itself. So I have got quite a few of these to line out in purple. I bought 6 rolls of this, so that should at least give me a good start. I may have to purchase more of these because there are a couple of shows that I'm double booked on, and I'll have to have a second entire setup for. But for right now, we're going to work on the 8-foot space that is possible for an artist alley or a table inside a booth. So instead of just working out what a 6-foot space would be like for just artist alley, like your basic artist alley table, I'm going to do 8 feet of space so that I can accommodate those shows with the bigger 2-foot extra space. So we're going to work on this. The bottom row is still going to be white, I think, because nobody can see it at all. If we have some left over, I may cover it in the purple, but I'm not concerned about that. I am concerned about what's up and visible to the eye. So we're going to work on those first, and we'll see how far this stuff goes. I'm going to cut this. It is, the dimensions on it are 15.6 by 96 inches. So this is 15.6. And so that will be more than enough to cover this. As you can plainly see, is more than enough to cover this. I'm going to go in like 14-foot or 14-inch squares so that I can cover like this does on the back. So I'm going to cut 14-inch sections off of this, and we're going to see how many rolls it takes. This came really quickly, so if I run out, I should be able to get it relatively quickly. This is going to be step 1 of our glow up. So I'm going to get started with that. Most of my panels are actually in my suitcase, still in my truck, but Andy just drove off in my truck. So I'm going to have to wait till he gets back, and I'm just going to start with these pieces here. I probably started wrapping these things at about 9:30 this morning. It is 3 o'clock now. I have done 28 panels. I need 32. I need 4 more panels in order to have my full 6-foot setup the way that I had it this past weekend. But I also need to do a couple more panels so that I will have an 8-foot setup ready to go as well. So in order to do that, I need to figure out exactly how many more panels I need. I've got 2 more rolls of this. Thank you, Tiffany, for ordering a dumpster fire pattern on Etsy. My phone is going off, the bird is going off, the dogs are going off. My fingers feel like they're about to break. We're going to work on some more purple tomorrow. But anyways, I need to go and make a doodle to see how many more of these I need in order to get an 8-foot table set up the way that I would want it. So I've got 2 more rolls, which means I can do up to 14 more panels in the purple. And hopefully 14 is a big enough number to do that with, because otherwise I have to order more purple. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm trying not to go crazy, but my fingers hurt. And this has been a very long day already so far. So I think I'm going to do a little doodle. I'm going to figure out what I need. I need to straighten up this mess because it is just everywhere. I've got the backing for all this vinyl laying around. I've got all these little doodads floating around. All the little pieces that I cut out of the corner. My trash can is full. I'm overwhelmed and overstimulated at this point. So I just need to take a little chill pill and recenter. So I'm going to do that. We'll probably pick this back up tomorrow, where we also need to work on our cohesive signage. Also, since I'm cleaning up in here, I wanted to show you something else I bought to go with everything. And I just saved all of these little pieces. Maybe not this one, but I wrapped them all into one little ball here, just in case for my signage I need any of these little scraps of vinyl that would go, because they're pretty decent sized pictures. But you know how I have these sticker displays, these self-serve sticker displays. Oh shit, give me a second because I can't reach them. I can't reach them. I'm like, no, Scribbles, why would you have to go outside and grab the ones outside when you have some in here to show everybody? So you know how I have these? These are white, and I am kind of thinking that I wanted to go full on purple for my displays. Let me fold these up real quick. So yes, this is white and this is fine. Purple and white would be fine together. I wanted to try and order. I can't do anything about this bird. I can't. So, and I'm still overstimulated. So we're just going to try not to have a full-on panic attack. And we're going to go with the flow. I ordered a purple version. And before I throw away the packaging that it came in, because I already had to send one thing back today. I already had to send one thing that got delivered yesterday back today. Ordered a purple version of the same thing. The purple version is different. It is a lot different. Okay, so it is the same thickness, but I think it's like a shit ton longer. And I don't know how well that's going to work out on my displays. Oh, it's so much longer. Okay, we need to think for a moment here. The pockets are different in a few ways. So on this, the pocket doesn't go fully up. It, you know, has a section so that you can reach in and you can grab the sticker. And the same is true for this one, although let's do a side-by-side comparison, maybe, without dumping all of the stickers out. Are the pockets deep enough? I think they are. Ooh, look at that contrast though. That's nice. So But can I use this? The width is a tiny bit more, which is okay. But it is so much longer. And I think it has more pockets on it. So this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of pockets. At 7 pockets each because it's supposed to be made for calendars. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of pockets. This has a top row. This has a top row. But then this one also has a bottom row, which I may not need because the pockets are spaced differently. On something where I have a lot of room, I could possibly use it by putting this back. Oh, that's closer. That's closer to the same size. But in order to put this back like this, I need to figure something out. And that's how you hook it. Because the rings are up here. You can always fold up that row and like magnet it together. It's just a lot longer. I could fit my mystery packs in either the top or the bottom. I would need to figure out something with the holes up here too. The grommets are in a weird position. They're in the center in a couple of places, which if I'm doing a booth is not an issue. But if I am doing a table, it needs to be on the corners. And then we can use the top for mystery packs and fold up the bottom and use some magnets to like hold that bottom piece together. The overall color, however, is pretty good. Like the color is good in comparison to this. And I got 2 of them, so I would still be able to do 2. Anyways, I would still be able to do 2 up. I would just need to finagle it a little bit, I think. And I'm so dumb. I just realized they make binder clips for a freaking reason. You know, those black alligator clips, binder clips, the little black ones with the metal jabbies on the end or whatever. I could hook it to the side of the booth with those and then use the grommets for the hooking it to the wall. Hey guys, I got a couple of things that are competing for my attention down here. Little Miss Whiny Butt wants some pets. And then there's a little something extra down in my freaking convention suitcase. I don't know if you could see it. I think he's concerned that I might leave him behind. Sorry, Where's my face? Anyway, I think he's concerned that I might leave him behind since I left him home with Daddy on Saturday and Sunday for the last convention. But yeah, there's a little something, a little bonus something in my suitcase that is not supposed to be there. And then this one wants some pets. Yeah. Anyways, all right, on tap for today. We need to line the rest of our purple things. I've got enough to do 14 more panels, and it looks like for an 8-foot setup, I might need 12 of those 14. I also need to make sure I have enough white. Hey, jealous. I also need to make sure that I have enough white panels for an 8-foot setup. So, and then what we have to work on is signage. So I need to put together all of my signs for the setup as well. I wanted to make a few different types of signs to go with my stuff. So I need to work on that as well. I just need to figure out what they're going to look like and how I'm going to put them together. I think I might have some foam board outside, but do I want to do foam board or do I want to do wood is the question now. I have wood signs already, but I would need to remake them because they don't say what I would have them say. So I may play around a bit with that today. I still need to do some crochet stuff because I need to make sure that I have some things for convention. So I need to not kill my hands in the process. I'm trying to think of what I need specifically for this convention and how I'm going to set this convention up and then go from there. If I look at it that way, the 6-foot setup might be enough for now. What I'm going to have is an 8-foot table. I'm fairly certain. On the 8-foot table, we'll set up the 6-foot setup, and we will have the print or the sticker wall beside of it at the front of the booth. And then in the extra 2 feet of space, I thought we could put up one of the wire racks for some of the $20 pets. And then on this side, we would have the other grid panel or grid wall with the cups across the top shelf and then the no maintenance pets on the bottom shelf. I may need to work out a couple of shelves, and I have my other things. So we also need to make some clear signage for that. So I'm actually thinking for this week, I might be done. I might be done with what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I still need like 2 panels. No, I don't even need those 2 panels, I don't think. I think we're good. Oh God, I think we're good for this week. And next week will be a 6-foot table, so I will need those 2 panels. So maybe if I just go ahead and make them, I know that I have them because I don't know what we're getting next week. I don't know if we're getting a 6-foot or an 8-foot table, and I have to plan accordingly. So do I go ahead and set up the 8-foot? We'll worry about that next week. Okay, we're setting up the 6-foot table. We're setting up the 6-foot table for this week. So I think that we're going to be good with what we have. So now I need to make and check all my stock. I need to print my signage, and I need to gather everything up so that I can still crochet toward the end of the week and make some stuff because I have 0 opossums. I need 0 and I need some. So let's do this little bit of the booth glow up and make some signage for our booth. Okay, guys, it is 12:20 right now, 12:25. Anyways, I have got most of my signs made, almost all of my signs made. So I went with the wooden because they're just a little words, a little sturdier than a paper sign would be. They are a little bit heavier, but they are a lot sturdier. So we've got our vinyl sticker sheet sign. I'm probably going to put magnets on the back of some of these. I got to go get my glue dots so that I can put the magnets on the back. And that way I can magnetize them to the thing like I do my prints. But we've got sticker sheets. We've got card covers. We have got the mini prints, which I will be bringing some mini prints back. So I went ahead and I made the sign. I don't know if I'm going to have the same prints available as large prints and mini prints, but we're going to see. So I will be bringing some back. Large prints. So you can also get an idea of what my pricing is. The sticker sign is always huge. So here is our sticker sign. And it says they're waterproof and weatherproof. I've got another large prints here because I put a couple of these around the booth. I've got my tumblers, bookmarks. These two don't have the little characters on top because they just sort of fit in odd places. So no characters on these, but bookmarks and washi tape. This one that says that all loose pets are priced separately. Our big pet adoption sign, the Scribbles Pet Adoption. And then last we have, is that last? I'm missing one. I'm missing two. Oh shit, I'm not done. I'm not done. All right, so we've got this sign that says Chunky Cryptids. I've got another one coming up that says fan art and original characters, which I'll have to wait and show you. And then I should have one that says cute, chunky, and sweary creatures or something like that on it. So I've got two more signs to make, which apparently I haven't made yet. I thought I was caught up. I also went and grabbed these two to make a shelf on the opposite side, and then this to cover making the shelf. So I needed those three more things for the side of the booth. So grab that. Okay, so we're set there. All right, then I need to go and make two more signs. I also am doing a paper version of the No Fuss Pet instructions and labels for the No Fuss Pets. So that will be in paper, but that's okay because it may change from time to time. So we want that to be something that I can easily reproduce without running into any issue. But as soon as I print it, I'll show you that as well. My hands are starting to get sore again. I just put those last 4 purple ones together. So we're covered for an 8-foot section, I believe. Anyways, I also printed my last 2 signs. I need to go outside and spray the clear fixative over them to make them waterproof, so that I don't run into that issue again, because we had a leak in here when we had those tropical storm go through, and so a couple of my things got leaked on, and they ran because I had forgotten to spray them with fixative. So these are the last 2 signs. This one says fan art and original characters. This one says cute, chunky, and sweary characters on it. So I need to do those, and then all of my signs will be complete. That is going to wrap up sort of this section of the glow up. I will be setting up this weekend at Big Lick Roanoke, so I will go through and I will show you what the overall booth looks like then. I'm also in the process of washing my tablecloth and my little purple tablecloth that covers my booth. So those should be dry, and I need to add those to my suitcases. But I will give you an overview here about what the booth ends up looking like, so that you can see all of the purple in its glory and how the booth shaped up with all the new stuff added to it, and what all of the little designs look like. So yeah, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I also did order some clamps so that I can put this on the top. So I'm going to be using a combination of clamps and magnets, like little sign holder clamps and magnets, depending upon the sign. These bigger signs will all be held on with the clamp, the sign holder clamps, which I will put a little image of here, and you'll see in the video that I just showed you of the overall view. Anyway, those are on Amazon. I'll drop them down below. But yeah, that, and then the smaller signs will probably be magnetized on the back so that I can hook them directly to the wall in the grids on the thing itself. So anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed glowing up our booth a little bit and trying to stand out. Let me know what you think about the end result of the booth down in the comments. If you think that it will now pop against all of our competitor friends in the artist alleys and vendor booths, now that we're not pink anymore, blending in with the rest of the pink booths, and we're using purple instead. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. It really, really helps. And subscribe if you haven't already. Please. We would love to have you here for more videos like this. I love your faces so much. I will see you in the next video. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, bye.